All right, my bad, y'all. We are back. I don't know what happened earlier. Everything just shut the hell off. But we are back. Um Not gonna waste no time. Make sure I set up everything on the show. A little quick show. We are back, getting straight back into the swing of things. I said I was gonna do a horizontal live for you guys. So my bad, y'all, about the difficult technical this stuff I got going on here, but we're doing good. We're gonna cover this real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me set up the show. My bad. I was on a conference call, and I got some stuff that I'm feeling good about coming down the pipeline in the future. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Give me 1 second. It's player talk. Let's go. Smoke. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. Bitch, you ain't no Barbie, I see you work at Harvey's. Never too supersized, hurry up, I'm starving. Gnarly, radical, on the block I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix, call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coupe cruising, I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the Golden Gate. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. Shout out to Dan in the building. What's going on, player? Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna put you back in the loop, bro. I gotta let you know what you're doing this time around, bro. Smoke. Yeah, that was a minute ago. That was actually a really good it was actually a really give me 1 second. It was actually a really good show. One second. So yeah, definitely shout out to my bro in the building. My brother McCann Cornell in the place to be, man. Happy holidays, bro. Yeah, man. So Princella, been getting ran through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? She's you said Cooley thinks he's the exception. None of us is above the game or these broads either. Yeah, I kind of was on the side of Cooley though, because his family was out there. I mean, I don't think people here owe us to show us who they dating, but
I'm not gonna lie. It's like I said before, bro. You know, he 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 knows our talking points like he's a guru. You know what I'm saying? So I know why y'all pressing him. I know why y'all putting pressure on him. But like I said, I mean, I don't listen to people to the point where I'm like, damn, I need to know this whole man's bloodline and family tree and shit like that. But honestly, he kind of somewhat asked for the smoke with the single mother shit. But at the same time, he has a whole channel for that. I don't expect to go to his channel and see like family content and shit like that. So I mean, when you have a big family like that, and then you got a little fine thing running around you like that, she gonna want her own channel. She gonna want to do her own thing. So I guess it wasn't a big deal to me. So what happened with me, bro? A lot of people was getting on me because they're like, "Oh, Kudu, will the talking points are for everybody." The talking point, because I try to avoid shit like this happening, and it happened anyway. So I guess people gonna check the man on his own damn family. I guess that's that man's baby mama. So I'm not gonna lie, on some player shit, you can do whatever the hell you want to do with your baby mama. Whether that's dating or whatever. And then he matched the kids. So you got different types of players, bro. I mean, some niggas be on some Russell Wilson type shit. Some niggas be on some, true to the game, righteous type shit. So it is what it is. I'm not mad at the man, but these people, they're guests. I wouldn't even say Princella a guest. I think Princella is more his senior. She knows the talking points more than he does. So she kind of playing around with it. She playing a completely different game. So Princella is taking Manosphere talking points now. Cause like I said, these hoes are putting her through it, man. You know what I'm saying? So she took up the mantle to want to be what did War Master call her? A she-male, So she gonna go through it a little bit, and these bras gonna make sure they put her through it. What's going on, Chris G? What's going on, player? Yeah, I mean, and then it's the holidays now too. So she about to be going through it with these girls, man. It's not fun to be a dyke anymore, man. I've seen everything. There is in I know how all of this shit works, man. In the DMV area, we see everything. Yeah, she do need to have 1,000 seats, because I don't like how but that's the same thing too. I mean, like, all of these new cats coming in here stealing Manosphere talking points. Like, if they gangster enough, if you go further back on their channels and stuff like that, they were making fun of red pill cats and incel quote unquote dudes, because they don't know the terminology. They just know all the pop words, and they don't really know where all of this stuff stemmed from, and they don't really know how all of this stuff works. So it's like, I kind of put them in the same boat as the women. You did? I put them in the same boat as the women about to be coming in here, copying all of our shit, uninformed. But nobody gives a fuck. It's to make some fucking money. Like, it's like what is being a content creator to the next person? And these people just repeating people's content, and what you call it, Princella, she got all she got all the talking points. She's been around. She's debated. She's been on the breakdown, and she's old school. Like, she's been around Facebook, so she's been around for Black Men Being Brutally Honest. And what's the other one? My boy. She's been around for all of that stuff. Remember, she used to team up with Angel Ramirez, and then, come on, man, she used to be every Tommy Sotomayor show. But it's funny now that when she starts talking this Manosphere shit, and she need a broad to act right, you know what I'm saying? She got to resort back to manosphere talking points and everything like that. It's a lot different when women are trying to bring order to some disorderly hoes. You know what I'm saying? He said she baiting broads in for herself. I've been peeped out. Yeah. But see what she didn't capitalize on, and I don't even really think she could. Like, she had to be like real player and real tactful to capitalize on this. She started blowing up again when Cynthia G got deplatformed. So the full lesbitarian thing probably rubbed a lot of women the wrong way. Or I'm not even gonna say probably. I'm pretty sure it did rub a lot of women the wrong way. There's a lot of those girls that be over on Cynthia G's channel. They be not confused. They be curious, and some of them already, went full Queen Latifah. So, it's just that, that's just a hard, she just made a hard right. You know what I'm saying? So she was supposed to scoop up the Cynthia G crowd, which kind of really didn't pan out. All them little bras dispersed into other little renegade YouTube cliques and all this other goofy shit that people got going on right now. So, and honestly, that shit ain't none of my business. I just know. So she biting off a little bit more than she can chew. No pun intended. And for some reason, she's up here debating Cooley. These are the last two people I would expect to even be talking to each other. But they all have a common goal. They're all eating off the manosphere. The book that she put out, man, shouts to my player partner Pimpin' Ken. That was a ripoff of his book and stuff like that in a lot of cases. And like I said, man, what's worse than a pimp? A madam, man. Some real shit, And that's true. I believe that, McCann. I definitely do, man. Shout outs to everybody in the building, man. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Support the show. Hit the Cash App. Let's get back into it before this damn battery dies, man. I made sure to spin the block because the live stream cut off, y'all, and I really wanted to put in this good work. So let's get it.
Matriarchy and patriarchy, because the male is wired for dominance. He cannot be in a situation that does not allow for a dominance hierarchy. You all need that. So you can't get rid of patriarchy. As long as you have men, there will be a patriarchy. Okay. So I don't know what conversation you were looking for, but I'm a person of solutions. I'm not here to debate you. I'm here to have a conversation with you, sir.
Yeah. So to get some clarification. So you're speaking about, you're making a micro. So you're speaking about schools and you're saying, well, there's problems when males and females are in school together so that's a macro. Then you speak about micro. You say that, you asked me a question, where has there ever been schools and, in these schools, do they separate the boys and the girls? That's on a macro level. So on a macro level, yeah, we have different locker rooms. On a macro level, yeah, we have different sports. On a micro level, yeah, we have different bathrooms and different locker rooms. On a micro level, yeah, we play different sports. On a macro level, right? On a macro level, there are currently already all girls schools. There are currently already all boys schools. And those schools they do what they need to do. On a macro level, you're proposing, right, to have only boys schools and only girls schools. Not only that, you're proposing to have males and females, husband and wife, live separately. Do I have that correct?
Let me ask you this question, because there is
wait.
There is a
just
such
answer
thing,
that question, though.
sir. There is a such thing as living apart together. And those relationships have found to be much more healthy than those who cohabitate. Okay.
I don't have any evidence on that. You don't have any evidence on that.
Actually, I do.
So actually answer the question.
There is research on it.
I got it. Princella, answer the question.
Sir.
Just answer the question so we have it clear.
Sir, I'm answering your question. Separate Separatism is the key because men and
Got
women
it.
have
Because we don't
differences.
mix.
You don't mix.
Okay, got it.
Show
Okay,
me the
so
evidence where y'all are working without chaos.
you say we don't
evidence. That's
we
all
don't
you gotta
mix. Princella, look in the mirror. Your mother and your father created you. We mix.
Through laying
When
on
I
their
look in the
back.
mirror, my mother and my father created me.
Roaches
We mix. What I'm
roaches
telling you is that
reproduce, sir.
what I'm telling you is that we all have differences.
Roaches
The thing is,
reproduce,
you want
sir.
to run away from differences. What happens is when women get in leadership positions, they want to break up things. They want to separate things. That's why when a woman is leading the relationship, if she's leading, it will be the end of that relationship. She will cause separation. When a man is leading, he does not cause separation. He keeps it together. So at the end of the day, what you're speaking about, that we don't mix, that's nonsensical. It doesn't make sense from a biological. You said that you're a biologist. So how can you even speak about that? We don't mix. We mix perfectly. What are you talking about? It's the perfect mix.
Sir, can we have a logical?
This shit is funny. Like, it's like watching people arguing over shit that ain't even theirs. You know, the manosphere got thrown under the bus. We've answered these questions so many times, you know. You said she don't know what she want to be, a man or a woman, trying to make herself seem intelligent. Both of them are literally doing the same thing. You know, both of them are literally doing the same thing because we're talking about, well, what they were talking about, right? They're talking about education, you know, and the education is messed up. You know, education these days is it's on the decline, whether it's private school or public school. You know, I just got done telling you guys on the last show that, you know, you got all of this, you know, what's going on, Ed? You got all of this, you got all of the, you know, you got all this inflation going on, but the people in America, we're purposely kept dumb. Like, you know, where do you go to learn financial literacy in America? Right? You literally gotta, you know, take time out of your life and make sure you learn financial literacy. Do you know, in the she economy, do you know your parents' spending habits and certain things in the way they look at money is hereditary? You get passed that down to your kids. It's very important to, you know, to sometimes look at your children or your kids, and if, you know, if you're at the mall or something or a supermarket and they pick up something and you know, you telling your child, hey, we can't afford that, or hey, listen, we'll come back for this later after you do a couple of chores, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you tell your kid and how you coerce them through if you're going to buy the item or not, or whatever you're going to do with it, I'm not going to lie, it has a lasting impact, you know? And if you tell your children, hey, man, we can't afford that right now, man, kids will believe they're poor. Kids are picking up shit, talking, hey, yo, is this a liability or an asset? I used to work in like a very, 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 very fucking rich area. And I would see a bunch of American kids walking around with the maid, you know, walking around with the wife, not the wife, but like the you know, the what you call it, you know, the care, you know, the caregiver, you know, the maid that runs the house, you know, they'll go on shopping errands, they'll go on all of that stuff. And, you know, rich people, they will have their kids with like a Latina or Spanish maid, and their kids will be learning how to deal with other people too, and maybe even pick up another language or two. But you notice them rich people, they get back into their kids' life around 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? 12, 13 years old, and just really start schooling them on, you know, financial literacy. you know, on financial literacy. And I'm like, damn, how did these rich kids like really turn out? It's not like they're, drilling. Yeah, the nanny. Yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing blanks today, y'all. But y'all know what's going on. What's going on, Gabe? Happy holidays to you and your family, man. I hope all is well. But yeah, that's one thing that we don't learn. So even as an adult, wherever you are, you got to invest in yourself at some point and learn some type of financial literacy, because a lot of times, you can't really blame your parents. You can, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? If they're just busy doing what they need to do to raise you, and you were raised correctly and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Just everybody owes it to themselves to pick up a book or two to learn a little bit more about financial literacy, and just assets, liabilities, and all of those different things. And even just that second opinion before you make a purchase and stuff like that. If you read or listen to the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, or Cash Quadrant, and I didn't know this until I started really like getting into like quote unquote like accounting and bookkeeping and stuff like that, because I never really cared about all of that stuff. And then when I'm studying this stuff, and it's like, oh, it's a different world. Yeah, we hear the term assets, but it's used a little bit differently when they're talking about it. They're talking about certain accounts and certain things, or when it pertains to running a business. But honestly, anytime you're managing anything, technically you're running a business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki. Yeah. But he said he never really got rich until he hired a bookkeeper. And I said, damn, that makes sense. Makes sense. It makes sense. If you have a good bookkeeper, your bookkeeper will look out for you, man. Not even gonna lie. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, But we were talking about it on the last show, because it's actually fucking funny. A lot of these OnlyFans girls and a lot of content creators, YouTubers, definitely need bookkeepers. The average person actually really needs a bookkeeper. Going into the future, man, everything is going to be ran like a business. Everything has been running like a business. It's just, I don't know. It's just when people become aware of it, it becomes, hopefully it wakes you up and becomes, different. Hopefully when you notice that, damn, I'm running a business, hopefully you move a little bit different. But the funny part is that here with this conversation, they're talking about separation. The girls go to, a school, and the boys go to one school and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, you can split them up. They do that in a lot of places. You can split them up. But honestly, it's still, it's the education you really got to change. It's the education that you really got to change. I think certain classes, boys should be around the boys. And I think certain classes, yeah, you can mix boys and women, or girls be around the girls, or whatever the hell you want to do. But honestly, with a conversation like this, remember you're talking to a lesbian. And it's not to throw no stones at no damn lesbians or nothing like that. But obviously they are going to call for separation. Shit, we already live in a damn matriarch as black people, damn near, black men at least. But like I said, these are the last two people I would expect to be having a debate about some stupid shit. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go.
Discussion.
We've been having a logical discussion, this but you've been speaking some nonsense about we don't mix.
I'm going to ask you to stop being childish the one time.
No one's being childish. I was speaking. I fully let you speak and complete your thought out. No, and then I just rebutted it.
I'm trying to figure out what you think is mixing, because what you just said is the activity of a virus. Okay.
Got it. So,
virus, sir,
Princella, you just said something that, well, you have data that there are relationships.
I tell you what, you go ahead and talk, and I will just
cool. Yeah. Listen to this real quick. Listen to this.
I'll listen to you.
You said something. You said that I have data that men and women in relationships, when they are separated from the house, they actually thrive in it, and it does real good. I have more data than you have, because there are many marriages, male and female, living in a home, and they thrive and do amazing. Actually, we have facts on it. A nuclear family with a man and a woman and children living in the home, they do good. Single mother households leads to degeneracy. So what are you speaking about? Now, you can say that, well, there can be it could be fully separated, living in a separate home, and then the kids go to this home at some point, and the kids go to that home at some point. That's not healthy for the kids. My standpoints would say, I would say that that's not healthy for the kids. But anyways, actually, I got a question for you about this, because you spoke about egalitarianism. How does all of this tie into egalitarianism and making things equal? Because that was your main point. So how does this tie in? So are you saying that the separation makes us more equal?
You can just sit up here and just ask questions to the wall, Fugazi, because you're being real Fugazi right now. And so when you're done talking and you're ready to let me ask you some questions and talk logically, I will engage with you.
Well, no, I've been active listening to everything you're saying. Remember, when you spoke, I asked you a question. You gave your little stance. You gave your stance, and you said, well, I think that the patriarchy and the matriarchy should be mixed, and it should be egalitarianism. And that's what I questioned you on. And then you brung it to school and stuff like that. And then I'm like, well, now my question for you is, how does all of this make things equal?
First and foremost, sir, I don't even preach equality, because men and women.
Well, you said egalitarianism.
Sir. Do you want me to drop here? Because one thing I'm not going to sit up here and do is have you interrupt me every 2 seconds, every time I say a single word. Okay. So you're going against your own rules. All right. So I'm not going to sit up here and deal with no child. Now, you either going to talk to me like an adult. All right. You're going to talk to me like an adult, and you're going to have an intelligent conversation, or we can just end this right now. Okay?
I just have simple questions for you. That's all.
What you're doing is interrupting me every time I say just a word. Okay. And so this is not a conversation. See,
you know what? I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak, and you could go ahead and get it all out, and then let me know can I ask you a question?
Well, you've been asking a million questions back to back, so why don't you go ahead and do that, okay? And then I'm just gonna be quiet.
He's not gonna let her speak, like,
because that's what you want to do. All right, go ahead.
Well, are you actually gonna answer my questions or no?
I don't know what you asking me, because every time I get ready to answer you, you cut me off.
That is untrue. I've actually been looking for an answer to some of my questions, but it's okay. Let's do it this way, right? So I'll let you go ahead, and I'll write the questions down real quick so I don't forget.
Everybody can see that you're not letting me speak. I'm just saying. Everybody can see that you're not letting me speak.
I'll let you speak, but here's how we'll do it. I'll write my questions down so I have it. But okay, we're speaking about patriarchy and matriarchy, and you said that it's better when it's mixed, a little bit of both. You also said that, well, I think that it should be egalitarianism. The definition that I have of egalitarian is a person who believes in equality of all people. So my question is, how does all of this lead to equality if you want to separate the genders in all facets, in the school and at the home?
Sir, life is about equity, okay? Life is about equity and not equality. However, when you're dealing with people, you have to give everybody...
Sorry, okay, that's a red herring. You just moved away from...
You see what I'm saying?
You said egalitarianism, not what we're speaking about. You said equity. That's something totally different.
I do not have time for this, sir, because every time I start talking, you interrupt.
Yeah, but
me.
You tried to commit a red herring. Look, she off of here, bruh. Hey, chat, we do it live. Listen, this what happens when you have logical discussions with women and they don't know what they speaking about, bro. She had no idea what she was speaking about. She didn't know where she wanted to go with the conversation. Like, and I just caught her in her tracks. Like, what are you speaking about? You said egalitarianism. Egalitarianism is a person who believes all things should be equal. Then just in that split moment, she says, well, equality, I don't believe in equality. I believe in equity. That's a red herring. You're moving, and one, that's a lie. And then two, that's a red herring. You're trying to like move away from the main topic. Like, this is what happens where she actually gets her points critiqued by a logical individual. And the crazy thing is, I made 0 ad hominem attacks. 0 ad hominem attacks, bro. I didn't make not one ad hominem attack. When I said illogical, I said that that's an illogical statement. Never said that she was illogical. So, man, let's see what the chat's saying. Let's get in here. Hold up. This was a fast one. I didn't know it was gonna go that fast, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here right now too.
I wonder if she comes back. Okay,
we got some super chats in here. I'll go ahead and get to the super chats too, but
hold on.
Yeah, man. Just rewind it back. She's saying that I wasn't letting her speak, but when she's speaking, she's saying nonsensical things that don't actually make any sense. Then also, it's a debate. So when she's making a claim, I let her go on her long rant, and I would take mental notes of what she's saying. She go on these long rants. Then I ask her some questions to critique her rant that she went on, but she couldn't actually give any proof. She would just keep speaking and it went bad. But listen, man, this is what happens when, you know, you get these personalities where someone like her that's on the show. I'm not going to speak bad about her either or say anything at hominem now because that will be pointless, but because she's not here. But when you get these people on that have these different weird beliefs, these, you know, weird lifestyles and all of that, and
weird
bro,
life.
it's just, it was bad. Yo, let's get to the chat. She got cooked. Yeah, chat, bro. She got cooked bad, bro. Like, I barely even got down to it. I like barely. She said, we don't mix. I'm like, we don't mix? What are you talking about? Look in the mirror. We do mix. Whichever creatures produced you, we mix. Your mother and your father mixed up and made you. Just because there's problems, this is the thing. When women are in leadership positions, they run away from problems instead of solving problems. Her ideal situation of solving a problem was running away from the problem, saying, hey, there's problems in school with men and women. Therefore, we should run away from it and separate it. There's problems at home with men and women in relationships. Therefore, we should run away and separate it. This is exactly what women do when they're leading a relationship. You ever get into a relationship? Well, no one in my chat that actually support me, y'all shouldn't be letting y'all women run a relationship or lead a relationship. You should be leading a relationship. But we all got them friends that was in a relationship with a shorty at time, and he was driving her car, and he was living in her house, and he was eating her food, and she was kind of dictating things, bro. She cheated on homie. It just don't work. Before a nation is built, a relationship is built. Men lead, women follow. It seems like I heard her speak about the patriarchy versus matriarchy before, and she definitely said that she definitely changed her standpoints on a few things to try to say, oh, it should mix. Prior to, I would say a few months back when I watched some of her debates, that she was definitely matriarchy type. Oh no, the matriarchy, you know, women should be in leadership positions. Women should run a relationship. Women should this and this. But now she tried to say, and it should be together.
That's what I was getting into with the whole matriarch thing. A lot of women, they don't like the matriarchy. The matriarchy really doesn't work for them. You know what I'm saying? Especially sisters. They're not comfortable having to adhere and work under other black women. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And good luck, because the black women don't even be hiring other black women like that. The only time you'll really see something like that every so often is sometimes in corporate, but like I'm talking about like hairdressing and like other little other little tasks and stuff like that, other little jobs or you know businesses and stuff like that. You'll see a couple of sisters working together with each other, but it usually don't last long because they fall out due to money issues, gossip, dudes, favors and stuff like that. So sisters want to be together but alone. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what she was talking about, but he focused on these talking points, bro. He focused on these damn talking points. Like he know these talking points to a T, but really don't know the talking points. Like he just, he just kind of, he's like an ATM. You just throw some shit in there and then spit whatever's gonna spit out. He just gives you a receipt. He don't even give you the money, bro. He just give you a receipt and shit. So it's like, bruh, what we doing with it? And then, like I said, the education, like what the hell are you going to teach women that you're not going to teach dudes? I think financial literacy definitely needs to start at a young age and stuff like that. You said facts. They always end up having confrontation. Yeah. Or they feel some type of way if they work under somebody and stuff. And then honestly too, man, when you sit down and listen to sisters talk and shit, man, they be gatekeeping like a motherfucker with each other. And black women are fucking smart. So like, what happens where a lot of their confrontation starts? Like you'll have a woman that's probably trying to train up the younger woman or teach them something, but when that younger woman feels like she's like an older woman or somebody in her age range or how they judge each other, if they feel like they're gatekeeping and the other person got to go out of their way and learn it and stuff like that, yeah, she definitely not gonna feel like she gonna be up under you. You know what I'm saying? So women are really worried about how they teach and deal with each other and stuff like that, because you could be training your direct competition. Whereas men, after a while, we can say, bro, everybody can eat. Honestly, the dudes go through it too. But they go through it. They be territorial and gatekeeping with certain conversations and stuff like that. And they talk way and communicate way more than us. So it is what it is. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let's go.
And it should be equal, egalitarian. Like the thing is, she's trying to say that I put these words in her. Well, she's trying to act like I'm putting these words in her mouth. When I didn't put these words in her mouth, these was her own claims. And I just asked her questions on her claims, and it was very illogical. But yeah, let's get to the super chats, man. Let's get to the super chats. All right, let's see. Where we at? Kilo Ministry sends in $10. An egalitarian is a person who believes in equality of all people. Actual definition. But she says she doesn't believe in equality. Let this part-time lesbian grift off somewhere else.
Not part-time.
Hey, man, though. That's a fact, bro. Even a chat know that she was just contradicting herself. Like, I guess she's not used to these debates. She's not used to these type of debates. Like, before we got on stream, I let her know. I'm like, listen, you hit me up. You said that you wanted to do this debate. I'm going to really try to get through this debate without making any ad hominem attacks. I want to actually hear your perspective and your point, and I'm going to not make any illogical. I could have trust me, man. My man's Marquette already done ate her up, bruh. And And he he did it ruthlessly. So I wasn't even gonna like. It was pointless for me to go ahead and make any ad hominem attacks because she already got ate up, and I'm not that type of individual to bully someone. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna bully you. We already seen the clips of people, you know, really going at your personal life and, you know, really ripping your personal. So, and which, you know, it does kind of coincide with your, you know, with your worldview of why you would be, you know, pushing forward certain ideologies because your lifestyle was, you know, whatever it is, right? So yeah, I tried to take the high road and be the better man, and I made 0 ad hominems, and she still left. Matter of fact, she left. Yo, chat, Marquette, where you at, bro? I was just talking to homie too. Quet, she left my stream quicker than she left your stream, homie.
No fugazi.
Hey, Quet. Hey, yo, say in the center, yo, look. She left my stream quicker than she left your stream, homie. You was eating up with all ad hominems. I was just eating her up with some questions about logic, and she was like, oh, questions and logic? What? Pew! And skated. Oh, man. This was a good one. Nah, yeah, where my homie? Yo, if matter of fact, I'm about to text my man. Get him up in here. Let me see. He be busy though. This guy be traveling across the world all the time. This nigga probably in Tokyo. Who knows? Nigga be everywhere. Let me see if I can text him like, bro, where you at, man? Join the stream. I'll send you the link. Hold up. Send him a text. What you doing, Brad? Join this stream. I just hit him up. Let's see if he see it, and I'll send him the link to join the stream. But yeah, I actually got a podcast, an in-person with a podcast with Marquette on Tuesday. And we're gonna try to do a girl show as well. So all of his fan base, stay tuned to that. It's gonna be lit. But yo, chat, it's crazy. Let me hear y'all thoughts. Send in some super chats, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts on what took place. Send me some super chats. I think we got actually a few other super chats. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Ain't nothing really changed in the manosphere, man. It actually got worse. Like I said, we got a lot of guests here that don't even really know the rhetoric. They just know the talking points. And honestly, we done did it so much, none of this shit matters. Like I said, y'all are still gonna go after bitches that got fucking tattoos on their knuckles. You becoming a super educated or red pill educated man, and y'all love to talk to 304s without a plan. Let's go.
I like to make music that moves people. Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them.
Y'all don't even be talking to smart bitch. Y'all just be.
I like to make music that moves people. Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them.
So what do a nigga like me do who hate gang members? It's my dream to put a nigga in jail. Some niggas wake up and on Friday nights they going to the club to knock a nigga out. They pride theyself in whooping niggas. It's some niggas wake up on Saturday, get dressed, they plan on fucking plenty hoes that night. I want to put niggas in jail. I want to put the gangster niggas in jail.
This shit crazy. You heard what she said, Chris G. Let's go.
I like to make music that moves people. Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them.
Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. That's what the manosphere wants to date. Funny thing is that those are the easiest women to pull. The hoes. Let's keep it 100. And a lot of the content and stuff that y'all watch is not about pulling no real wifey type. Like, niggas would even get on the fucking plane to go talk to hoes. Black men love to be the face of tricking for some reason, man. Ain't looking for no real relationship.
We'll see you in fucking hell, you fucking asshole, you fucking liar, you fucking manipulator, you goddamn wish you would have played your cards right with me. Fucking asshole! We are fucking over, you fucking dumbass.
Some of y'all be like, oh man, I like a little feisty shorty. Until you get with that feisty shorty, and she start hitting levers and challenging every single red pill pillar you guys think you talked about and know. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's really what the SBE piece is. It's like, you're not supposed to be arguing with them. You know, if she don't know, she don't know. You know, but these dudes, they come into space. Pause. They learn all of our talking points from head to toe. And literally they're just a receipt machine. They're not even a receipt machine. They just keep printing notes with our talking points on them. And it's like, bro, you're kind of off about that, you know? That's why I was laughing when him and Fantastic was talking. I'm like, y'all are the same nigga. Y'all number crunch. Oh, man, I'm 6 foot this, and that put me in the top percentile. It's like, it starts, you know what it starts to sound like? You know how, like, some guys, I don't even know why I'm using the big girl as an example, but like, it's like some people tell the big girl to say this, or they give her certain type of advice. And to her, it sounds like good game, because it probably is, you know what I'm saying? To, you know, boost her confidence and her ego and stuff like that. And she believes it. And what happens is, it's like when she repeats it, but as to pass it off to give advice to other people, you know, people can pick up on it and you know, and be like, yeah, that's something somebody told you. You know, that's something that you needed to hear. Thank you for the advice. Like, I was watching, there's this fat rapper named Dave Blunts. You know, he kind of just came out. Nigga, I thought it was Big Mo. I said, oh shit, Mo, yo, what's going on? You know, and you know, he promotes Sip and Syrup, and he's fat. This nigga just had to perform with the damn oxygen tank on stage and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, what's going on, UFO? And I think like he came from like the same class of rappers like Juice WRLD and all of them and stuff like that. And it's funny that whoever behind his marketing, they playing with him. That's all Big Mo, you know. And he was telling people with a big ass oily cup in his hand, like, don't do drugs and all this other stuff. And it's like, I know what he's talking about. Maybe he could or should not be the vessel to deliver the message, but you know, sometimes when people give good advice or good game, it's usually something that you can look at it as them being contradictory, or sometimes you can look at it as it's some advice that they're struggling to come to terms with or take themselves, you know. And it's not a bad thing. It's not like a hey, I'm gonna try to be a hypocrite on purpose. It's more so of like, you know, this is something that I'm dealing with, and you know, let me kind of be a example of it. Don't do it, you know, or take it seriously type shit, you know. So I could pick up on that instead of the actual goofy internet knee-jerk response, like, man, he a contradictory, he a liar, he a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I get it, guys. Like, Cooley will be corny, but look, if he's anything else, y'all would be calling him Pookie and Ray Ray. You know. So a couple years ago, I told y'all about Cooley. Just about now, it was December, and I told y'all about Nietzsche. You know, I actually like both Cooley and Nietzsche. Like, I could look at somebody and be like, oh, he corny, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, and it is super corny, but you know, on some player shit, corny works. You know, corny works. And shit, the white women love corny niggas. They don't sleep on them. The corny niggas. The white women love corny niggas, bro. Corny black dudes, if they go full, you know, full send, they get them some, you know. But to watch him debate Princella, it wasn't even really a debate. It was more so like he wouldn't even let her talk. I kind of wanted in a weird, awkward way, right? I would like to hear what she's talking about, because she's trying to pivot over to manosphere stuff. What's going on, Ty? What's going on, Ern? You said white women are corny. Women in general, a lot of them are corny. Even the baddies. The baddies are some of the most corny ones. You know. You said it's okay if you can't live up to your. You said it's okay if you can't live up to your own standard these days. I mean, most people struggle with their standards. I know so many people that give advice, and it's hard for them. The hardest person to take giving advice is the person telling it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the hardest, you know. You said that Negro fell off. He arguing with that's a female, right? You know. Yeah, she bounced. He wouldn't let her talk. You know, let her talk. You know. You said, I remember when Cynthia G wasn't living up to her own standards. Niggas ain't have all these excuses. No, a lot of them did, but I sat up there and laughed at it. I remember it was her birthday one day, right, Ty? And she was like, I think she was drinking wine or something like that, right? So she was there, and she was just kind of, you know, like her channel, right? Not her channel, but like her show was just kind of just getting like, it was a carpet fest, right? And she muttered out something like, "Man, I want some, you know, some Black Johnson." And all of the girls in the chat, I'm surprised she got the response that she did. You know, it was like her birthday. She drinking, you know, she like, you know, because that's what they're gonna use black dudes for sex and shit. You know, but black women would do the same thing with niggas. They've been doing the same thing with niggas. You know, sisters can't give up the black knee. You know, that's gonna be a hard cup to kick. You know, pause. So people in her audience was like, "What are you talking about? We're dating white men now. We're divestors. You don't know. You don't." And she had to tell them, "Oh, pipe down." You know, like sometimes women cut that shit off. See, the thing is that y'all are holding him to a standard because he's a man. You know, as men, if we make a promise or some shit and we don't live up to it, we bitches and all kinds of fuck boys and shit like that. A woman that breaks her own a woman that breaks her own standards and shit like that is just a woman, bro. You really can't do nothing to her. It's like, well, by definition, her emotions is going this way today, so she could break her own. You know, they on that type of shit. You know, and I think Cooley been in the situation that he been in longer than he starts repeating these manosphere talking points, because these niggas just come out of nowhere, bro. You know, this nigga be levitating and floating and just repeating manosphere talking points and stuff like that, and then be like adding in a little bit of their own shit, miswording shit, coming up with their own stats and stuff like that. Like, the manosphere learned not to talk about stats with women a long time ago, especially if it don't fit their narrative. They don't even want to talk about stats unless it fits their narrative. And even then, they be on some bullshit when it comes to stats. You understand what I'm saying? They be on some bullshit when it comes to stats. Cause even right now, they still trying to argue with niggas and shit about this whole Kamala losing and shit. I think now we're in like the acceptance stage. You know, now they're like, oh, you know, we're past the 7 stages of grief. So I guess now they're in the acceptance stage, because now everybody talking shit about Kamala and Democrats now. Even hardcore quote unquote Dems, right? Black women sat there, looked at that teleprompter. They sat there and looked at that screen and saw that 80 black men stood beside them. This is, to me, this is just as big as when they left us in the middle of the civil rights movement. Look at how they leave you in the middle of the civil rights movement to go do something elsewhere and emancipate themselves from you. And to this day, we, because there's some niggas I gotta scream at a little bit, dude. 80% of us, we voted for Kamala, right along with black women. And they just chose to focus on that little 20% that's on the internet and shit on all the other black men. To this day, I still haven't seen the "Thank You Black Man" video. I don't need it, but it's some good comedy material. You know, it's some good comedy material. Let's see. You got this other dude that be coming through stealing content. Let's see. And mind you, these dudes be scared to go up on his platform, you know. I think I've seen this other guy before, but hold on.
My man got that HD camera.
Yeah, trying.
Your audio trash though. You on an iPhone?
Those headphones that you just plug in.
Okay, fair enough. What's up? Talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to continue off the previous debate that you just had, just in a different aspect of it. When you don't have education, licensure, professional experience inside of a...
Here we go.
No audio. It went out.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Stop the cap.
Lie! It's a total fabrication.
Nigga, you just hating, feel me? That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches.
Man, y'all niggas going crazy with these soundboards, bro. Man, this whole space done took a step back, man. A big leap back, bro. Like, this shit set us back, man. All this shit is setting us back.
Wait,
what he did was he realized the impending doom, and he was like, oh shit, I'm about to get cooked. And what did he do?
The impending doom?
Man, this motherfucker loves to run. He loves to run. That's what he does. He tries to avoid and escape. Remember the last time with the Uber Eats and then it was the pizza man? Couldn't make up his mind which lie he wanted to go with. Now all of a sudden this nigga muted him because he's like, ah, shit, he's pulling my card again, and he's like, nah, man, I gotta run. But really and truly,
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Professional experience inside of a...
And this is what black people do. They try to look for, this is why I was telling y'all, like, those channels like Lead Attorney, certain other little channels are gonna start popping off because these people are out the game for the most part. They're doing YouTube, and black people, whether they're gonna use the advice or not, or bullshit, they like to feel like they're getting advice from somebody that knows what they're talking about, you know, on YouTube. And it's a part of YouTube. It's a part of content creation also. If you're a content creator, not repeating stuff that you heard other people say. It's called imposter syndrome. All right. And when you're just repeating talking points and don't know what the hell you're talking about or where they come from and stuff like that, you are an imposter with the syndrome. All right, let's go.
No audio. It went out.
And then y'all niggas be killing me, man. Y'all be going up to smoke shows and not even prepared to yell and shit. Cause that's really what niggas want to do. They just want to yell and seem right. Like these smoke shows, we shouldn't have even gone down this stupid smoke show rabbit hole. Like what the fuck is this? The couch of consciousness. Like niggas really took this red pill shit and just hotepped it out. You know when niggas was reading the Egyptian Book of the Dead and gathering all of this knowledge on Egypt, nobody went to Egypt and shit to confirm any of this shit. And then they want to sit on Sinetta's couch and just argue with each other for no reason. My ankh is stronger than your ankh. You know, my kente cloth is more kente than yours and shit. Them Hotep niggas didn't go over there and take that smoke to the white people. You know? Shouts to UFO. You said, I just left the DMV office after realizing I had 2 more years before my license expired. Man, they be doing you dirty, dog. It'll be your birthday, knowing damn well you about to go turn up. Expired license, cuz. Happens to all of us,
man. He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
No audio.
I don't know why y'all be trying to use Bluetooth headphones and get on Streamyard with that shit, but okay.
He's so certain that there will be no audio. He's looking down. He's making sure that he's fucking with the device, making sure that the audio is not coming.
And like, audio goes out. Like, why the hell? These dudes be funny. He's muting him. He's stopping him. His impending doom. He was about to say something crazy. His doom is coming. Y'all niggas be eating this shit up, bro.
Dude, so he could run. This is pathetic.
I've seen him do it. Log out, come back in. I'll bring someone else up. Just like log out of the whole thing and then come back up. There you go, bro.
I keep telling y'all gotta get if y'all gonna be going up on these damn panels, you gotta get a microphone. I've been saying this for years. Y'all gotta get y'all nigga mics together, man.
All right, let's see here. Commentary King, welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. What's going on, brother?
Can you hear me?
You got latency
yep, you're
issues
in.
And he can't even hear you.
Now, what he tried to do is bring somebody else up so he can avoid the smoke. But guess what? Folks have the same questions, and it's more card pulling from you.
Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Ty City commented. Let me see, y'all. Y'all know I'm blind. I can't see this shit. I'm legally blind. Recreational use is a term used for years in the marijuana industry. These niggas learned everything from social media. Yeah, that's true. Periodically, I like to smoke a joint, preferably Maraganja, and
It's more pulling your card, nigga. Did they investigating you? Once again, you under review, and they ain't having that.
There we go. Hey, so what's going on?
What's up, man? Talk to me.
Yes, I'm still on cruise right now. Yeah, I've been listening to quite a bit of your discussions with people. It's quite spirited, I'll say that. So I want to change the tone a bit and wanted to do a little bit of discussion on some of your religious affiliations and I would say your prescriptions for people. Because the last time we spoke, I believe you were insisting that people should sort of adopt
what's going on, War Master?
Of Protestant Christian.
Princella done ran off. Now we got Jehovah Witness here. He said, "Cooley needs Xbox energy." Yeah, you have been. And yeah, I'm man. Look, This shit is getting this shit is getting redundant and stupid at this time, man. I made sure I double back, spin the block for you guys. I know my live stream cut off, so I made sure to come back. I got y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Let's go.
Christianity, am I right?
Commentary. The audio is.
But you have been telling me for years, you know, and yeah, we're gonna be back on the gaming tip. Plus, also too, you get disguise shit with the gaming shit. Like I can talk as much shit as I want while gaming. So, hey man.
Not the best is.
We can hear the man. The video is stuck between 240p and 120p. It's pretty pathetic, but we can hear the man. This is you trying to duck the conversation once again, because what you said is the woman in your household needs to follow.
All right, LTTV, why don't you go up there? Go up there and debate him. See if that's true. You don't got to lie to your audience and be like, man, he's muting him. He's running. Look. He's scared of him. Impending doom. Like, what are y'all? Damn, y'all be getting a lot out of these little panel discussions, I guess. Bro, like, why don't you go up there? It's like your 15th video on a nigga. Go up there then and talk to him. Like, what the hell are y'all gonna debate about? And that's why I really don't like looking at shit like this. It's like somebody arguing over shit that's not theirs. OJ vibes, you know. Those talking points that they arguing about and stuff, they're not original, man. They came from this space. Even y'all soundboards, not original, man. I would know. I was around this motherfucker where nobody had a damn soundboard. The closest effect that anybody had on anywhere in Black YouTube was Obsidian's Echo Box. And that's literally an app. And it's not an Echo Box. It's called Reverb and Delay. You said Ty City be scared to give beef to these days. Buddy was scared. No, actually, Ty City went up there. I think twice. 3 times. Right?
Oh, your lead because it's it's God over man, man over woman, women over children. They need to follow that order, blah, blah, blah. Then when they pressed you about marriage, you're like, oh, that's biblical. I've seen him do it. It's like my nigga.
Bro, I was limping. No, home. I was limping in the shower. This shit, my knee hurt. My knees hurt. You dig? The jokes do tell themselves, though. I don't think Cooley's done. I think he just begun. Everybody's making him more popular, you know. What's going on, LT, man? Shout outs to you, man. How you doing? Happy holidays. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's go, y'all.
Nigga, the whole order of your house structure was biblical until you had to get married.
Well, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
Coming in and out is shaky, and then your camera is also shaky too.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just come back later. I'm on a cruise right now, actually. So I'm just gonna come back later this week and we'll have a chat.
Yeah, because it's real bad. It's poor. I can hear you, but it's chopping up. It's cutting in and out.
Yeah, I got you. I'll come back later this week. It's cool.
All right, brother. Cool. Blessings.
What's going on? Ebo Sosa in the building, man. Happy holidays to everybody in the fam. Shout outs to Ebo Sosa. Xbox give you wings? Nah, man. That's Red Bull. You gotta be careful with that Red Bull around here too, War Master. Everybody. I saw a fucked up meme the other day. Somebody photoshopped Kevin Samuel's face on the Red Bull bottle. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas don't let shit go, bro. You dig? Ebo Sosa said it's truly sad how much potential this space can have. Instead of promoting a positive trajectory All of these people want to do is be right, regurgitate, and argue about the same dumb talking points, right? Same dumb talking points, man. Stupid shit, man. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Support the show via Cash App. Make sure you hit this code right here. And you get, goddamn, you get 3 free gifts. Oh man. It's Christmas time. Get your hands on some some Christmas tree. And also look out for your health and wellness. You know, honestly, start the gym in December. Well, now start the gym, honestly. Start the gym a month earlier because, you know, in January, everybody going to be in the gym. At least you a month ahead of everybody. And, you know, definitely go to hempforfitness.com. Regulate your diet. Listen to Player Talk Radio while you at the gym. And get lit as fuck on the way home. That sounds like a deal to me. Sounds like the perfect gym day. Go get you some Hemp for Fitness gummies. Niggas will never know what you eating. Give it to one of them little broads in the workout room. She gonna know what's up. Get some pre-roll. Get them gains, my man. All right, you don't gotta use no creatine or Cipline. Get them pre-rolls. Get the gummy bears, bro. Relax your muscles on the way home, so you ain't in pain. You just enjoying yourself. All right. You said Red Bull is fire. You know what Red Bull I actually like? I like the apricot one. If y'all get the flavors, the blueberry one is good, the coconut one is good, and the apricot one is good. You did. All right, let's get it. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let's Player Talk. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna bring up some more people. We got the thing is this, chat. For all the people in here, you get these people that come in a chat and they want to debate, but they have a woman's mindset. They think that the man's end goal is to be married.
And I ain't gonna lie, the black pill in me kind of low key is laughing at the manosphere getting cooked by its own getting cooked by their own talking points. So a lot of these people that got these manosphere talking points and they're cooking a lot of people with their own manosphere talking points. It's crazy how you can say a nigga a knockoff, but it's a good knockoff shit. You said I've been lazy for the past 6 months and gave no fucks on Thanksgiving. Back to cutting carbs now. Yeah, man. I mean, once you train your body to do something, you can always bounce back. Or if you got that type of metabolism and shit like that, you know. You said, Kuda, if I get home on time, we're gonna play Halo and Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive is a great game. I did actually sit down and really play it. It was pretty good. You said find your Xbox and update it. 434. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I gotta go look for it. I think I know where it is too. It's just under some stuff. You did. I found my controller. I just need to find the power cord and the HDMI. Let's go, y'all.
Read like the woman. No, that's not a man's end goal.
Bro, so you're just raising your kids for no reason? So you're just keeping her around for years and years while she collects dust waiting for that marriage? I'm very confused. Like, this is a relationship, buddy. There's 2 people in it.
Yeah, I don't know why he's worried about this man's if he's getting married, you know. But I mean, like I said, it's the hill that a lot of brothers, especially in the manosphere, do die on. I mean, a lot of the dudes that's causing a lot of the shit in the manosphere are married cats anyway. You know, respectfully. You know, you got some good ones and then you got some other ones, you know. But him marrying, you know, his Snow Queen, y'all gonna keep y'all. It's not even gonna get, you know. Is what y'all want? Y'all want him to do what Donovan Sharp did? That shit was crazy. That red pill marriage shit is ridiculous. All right, let's go.
If you want to be selfish, be single, my nigga. Like, this is you know what? Let him get through the.
Yeah,
let him
Soul
get through
Calibur on
the speech. Let me
Dreamcast.
understand. Let me listen
Maxi.
actively so I can understand it, and I'm not low IQ. Let's get it.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Marriage, the way it's set up in modernity, is for women. They're incentivized to get into the marriage and to leave the marriage. They're incentivized by.
Now, we've been over this. This is a horseshit excuse, sir. Incentivized. Why do you not sign a prenuptial agreement prior to the marriage if you have such apprehensions to the marriage and you're so reluctant?
I've been talking to these brothers in these spaces for years. I'm original. I can pull content from things that I've done and things that I know. I don't have to steal content. And listening to a lot of these dudes in this space, like these dudes can't wait to get married to cheat on their lady. I'm like, bro, why do y'all wait until you get married to start cheating on your wife? Makes no sense. It's like, it makes no sense. It's like, that's that. Now back to the bitches. It's like, bro, they don't get married. Y'all dudes in this space, a lot of these dudes in the space was so fake. When I was going, when the topic kept coming up, and I was going in on old boy, y'all were telling me, oh well, the marriage ain't a monolith, and you could cheat on your lady and all this other shit. And it's like, bro, get a lady first. Why are people running around here saying that? Oh, it's marriage, married. You can cheat on your lady. You can cheat on your lady. And then the funny part is that y'all defending somebody that, you know, was going crazy at y'all. And I had a couple fallouts with a lot of people I saw talking crazy, and the dude be going at y'all. And that ain't even the point. I really don't care about none of that shit. But it's like, and now all of a sudden he's supposed to be married, and it's like, bro, y'all gotta get it together, bro. And the space is supposed to be pro, you know, functional relationships. Well, Princella was promoting the egalitarian marriage and she ran off. You know, he never let her finish her statement. LT Man said a lot of men and women get married, but they still act single. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They do want to get married to validate themselves, but to who? You know? You say, how can these dudes have so much energy for how another man lives, for fuck's sake? That's true. And honestly, too, I mean, you know, we give you the game, man. The child is the marriage. You know, the child is the marriage in a lot of cases. That's the 18 years. The child is the marriage, you know? So, I mean, bro getting the milk. I'm not going to say the cow is free, but bro getting the milk, you know? And let me tell y'all something where I really lost respect for a lot of guys in this space, because with the whole y'all going in on me about the cheating on your wife thing, my thing is this. Y'all don't even be listening to what these guys be telling you. These dudes be stone cold cheating on they spouse. Then the spouse finds out about it, or it comes to light, and then for some reason the spouse condones it. It's not like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? We get married, but like every so often when I'm mad at you, or when this pop off, or whoopie whoop, I'm gonna have another shit, you know, I might have another little, you know. It's not like these dudes are negotiating that. it's after the fact that they cheated or have cheated multiple times. So I don't know how dudes can look at that and be like, oh, it's the same thing. It's like, nah, it kind of ain't. And these were the same people that was going in on Alan Roger Curry. It's like, damn, you don't want to inform your wife about that? You know? And then what you would see, what happens is a lot of these guys, you know, this is their first or for a long time getting this type of attention from a particular type of woman. And, you know, I'm not going to say she's like the super baddie, but, you know, a lot of these wives or the wifey types that some of y'all, I be seeing some of y'all baby mamas, you know, I agree with you. I'm like, dang, you know, if that ain't trying to give you no damn sex, you let something like that turn you into an incel, you know, well, because a lot of these dudes, they get with the starter chick or the starter chick type, and then when they start getting like unsolicited attention from women and stuff like that, because they don't understand how they got like the pheromones on them. If your wife really taking care of you, you're gonna look better. You can expect to attract, you know, a lot of women. What's going on, Link? And then, like I said, if you guys are having trouble getting women and shit like that, go to the mall, go buy a $60 little fake wedding band, and put that shit on your ring, and you know, these bitches will break up with you if you don't have no real family to go home to. You know, and I get it. Y'all not gonna let no subpar looking woman, now that you getting bitches and shit now, or somebody they giving you attention and shit, you're not gonna let no subpar woman subject you to being an incel. I get it. You know, I get it. You know, but this don't try to force feed us that shit. It's like, okay, you know, like if for some reason Donovan Sharp start cheating on Devin and stuff like that. And let me tell y'all something about that too. And I don't want to put this on their marriage and shit like that. You know, it's not about that. But if Donovan Sharp is cheating on Devin, as corny as y'all might want to say Donovan Sharp is, I'm pretty sure he spoke to her about it and negotiated that. I'm pretty sure. You know, if it happens or has already happened, you know, you never know. But yeah, man, these are self-accolades. Sometimes you got to keep certain things to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep certain things to yourself so you can enjoy it and shit like that, you know? You know, it's not like a nigga want to, you know, has a camera on every fucking day on them, you know? Bad enough we got to do all of this content and put in all this work and shit like that. And it's like, damn, nigga, you want to know my VIN number too? You know? So I would never integrate my my red pill shit with family shit unless I'm telling you a story or there's something that I've been through and you can learn from it, you know? Yeah, gotta get that body count down. Right. I mean, look at how these dudes are acting right now, you know? Oh, he's muting him. Oh, impending doom. It's like, what?
To trust your woman, not to take all your shit, my nigga. I thought she was the exception to the rule, and you don't even trust her to not take all your shit.
You're a victim.
You can't even sign a prenup, my nigga. Like, what's going on out here?
Thumbs up, because I guess he had some points on that. I think he's right here. Craig, welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. Your audio good?
I hope so. You hear me?
All right, cool. Yeah, I can hear you good. All right, so you said that you wanted to speak about the marriage thing. Okay, get to your point.
Yeah. So when you don't have education, credentialing, licensure, anything like that, and you're in the coaching or counseling realm, the only thing that you can really rely on is your life, meaning your own actions. People have to judge your life, and
that's not true. You can steal. You can steal.
determine whether your advice is sound or not. So since your life doesn't match your words, how do you feel that you have the credentials to provide sound relationship advice to anyone when you're kind of like 50%? Like you had a relationship and had a child and failed at that one, and now you're currently in one. So that doesn't really qualify you to give advice, especially because we don't know how your relationship is going to turn out. Like this one might actually fail too. So I'm curious as to how you believe that you have the knowledge base to do what you are trying to do.
Yeah, so you direct and to the point. His question was, and then he tried to evade when I brought up the hypothetical. He's like, wait, what? That doesn't match up. That doesn't match up. Well, nigga, this is what you're saying. You're coming in, you're trying to critique. Your question is much better. It's like, okay, you come in here with a direct question.
Yeah, I'm doing well, man.
To answer your question, man, you're asking me
y'all hit the like button, support the show via Cash App. Thank you, everybody coming through. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm confused about where this is going, but okay.
Subjective question. Why do I believe? I got that right? You said
what qualifies you?
What qualifies me? But you asked me like, why would I believe? Like, you said believe in it. That's what I picked up. Someone was like, believe. Why?
Believe was literally in the last sentence. Let me get back to the question. We got to listen to the question carefully and listen to the response, because he literally cherry picked the.
Bro, it's not that fucking deep. Y'all been asking this nigga the same question for 2 weeks now. What makes you qualified to give advice when you're not living by what the advice that you're giving? That's it. Damn.
The last part, so we could maneuver and
niggas it takes to screw on a light bulb.
Weasel a way out of actually answering the question directly. Why would anybody listen to you? You're not really qualified. You don't have the qualifications. And at the end,
because he has a mic, a studio, and a bunch of talking points. That's why. Y'all niggas don't even listen to qualified niggas.
And he said, why do you believe you're qualified? And then he's just going to go into this, well, it's subjective, and try to just deflect with this pathetic answer.
Same question that he had asked. Thank you for your question, though, because your question was more direct and to the point. His question was, and then he tried to evade when I brought up the hypothetical. He's like, wait, what? That doesn't match up. That doesn't match up. Well, nigga, this is what you're saying. You're coming in, you're trying to critique. Your question is much better. It's like,
no, you can't be that. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical.
How are you describing people zigzagging and doing all the most when they're asking a question when you do the same thing instead of answering a question simply? This makes no sense, bruh.
Like, okay, you come in here with a direct question. To answer your question, man, you're asking me a subjective question. Why do I believe? I got that right? You said
what qualifies you?
What qualifies me? But you asked me like, why would I believe? Like, you said believe in it. That's what I picked.
The main gist of the question is what qualifies you.
Someone was like, believe. Why do you believe that you're qualified to? So you're asking me subjectively, like, why do I believe that I'm qualified to do said thing?
Sure, you can give your subjective opinion on why you.
Yeah, so that's subjective.
I wouldn't not let him get away with that. I'm like, no, stick to the motherfucking initial question. Stop trying to weasel it away so you can make it a subjective thing where you're unaccountable. But nonetheless, Craig still cooks them.
So if we're speaking subjectively, man, I would say that, bro, if you really want the answer, if you have relationship problems, sign up for coaching and get the advice. That would be the best answer, because you're not gonna truly know. I could say all of these things, speak about himself. That's the thing. A man could say all of these things and speak about himself and big and boast like, listen, man, I've dealt with many chicks. I've been in relationships, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm the best person to give advice. The best answer would be, if you're going through an issue, you need some advice, sign up for coaching, and you would hear with the first few minutes that I'm giving sound advice. But I'll answer.
Oh, all due respect, shut the hell up. I want to hear that.
So how come we cannot hear within the first few minutes right now that you can give sound advice? We heard you with the other caller. We heard you speak for hours upon hours, and we have not heard anything. So why?
The way you want it. So I would say this, right? An individual giving advice to someone when it comes to dating and relationships, you can say that said person failed on something. Men and women are different. The point is that you're looking at relationships from a female's lens, just what I spoke about before, and I'll explain to you the way you're looking at it. You're looking at it at...
Okay, so he asked him a question about his qualifications. Simply asked him a question about his qualifications. Why would you be the person we listen to based on what we've seen from you and your relationship success or lack thereof? He goes into saying he has a female perspective on relationships based on the question that he asked him. Let's listen to this great insight we're about to be provided from Cooley. Let's listen to what men think opposed to Craig, I guess, because this makes no sense.
As well.
Wait, I missed the super chat? Hold up, chat.
You need to be perfect in order for you to then give said advice. Men, we don't operate from perfection. Nothing in a man's life is perfection.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to not be a hypocrite. You have to embody the message that you purport and expect other people to follow it. How do you expect folks to follow a message you don't follow yourself? How does that make sense?
Oh!
I'm gonna take this advice. Yeah, this advice ain't good enough for me, but it's good enough for you. Come on, man.
Men, we have to build value over time. So when we go through experiences and adversities and we overcome them, if that man embodies the things that he overcame, right? So what are memories for? Memories for a lot of things, but memories is for to extract out lessons learned.
I'm confused. What makes you qualified to do this? What makes you qualified to do this? I'll tell you what makes me qualified.
Swag like mine, because it ain't a another like me. Huh? Since the day of my birth until I leave God's green earth, it ain't gonna be a another like me. They can duplicate, they can replicate, they can make carbon copies. A motherfucker could do me better than me if we swap bodies. Cause it ain't a another like me.
Bitch, I drop dick on the bitch. I drop a dick on the bitch. Huh? I drop a dick on the bitch. What? Oh shit.
Drop a dick on a bitch. Now, if this shows up if it shows up on LTTV's sound bites, not like y'all care anyway, but let's go.
So when a man goes through things and he extracts out lessons learned, he becomes a better man. That's every man, because no one is perfect. So even if you're getting advice from anyone that was married, or if you're geting advice from a person in the NBA and their coach and they're telling you about basketball and things, they can be at that point, but they wasn't always at that point. There was always hurdles that they always had to always adversities that they always had to overcome. And you know that they overcome them because they made the end goal. You get it? They made that end goal. When it comes to marriage, right? You look at it from a female's lens. You think that a masculine man that understands politics, geopolitics, and a lot of other things, and have a wide world view, is going to live in modernity and operate with the policies that doesn't actually match up with modernity.
That's a lot of word salad, Cooley.
Men, there's no incentive for a man to be married under the state. No incentive. There's every incentive for the woman to be married under the state. Do you get it?
All right, so I guess I did not find the incentive to cuff and take care of a single mother and her 2 children while telling other people not to do that. Is there an incentive that only you are in on and you can just find you're getting a tax break, you're getting a benefit for this? I'm confused. And you're just trying to keep people away from, like, what is going on, bruh?
So therefore, if I'm advising men, if a man hits me up, he says, hey, should I get married? Sure, get married in the church. Why not? Get married in the church, you do it. Married under the state, government, get a prenup. I'm never still going to say no to it because I'm not against marriage. I'm never going to say no to it.
What have we been listening to for the past? How long has this stream been? You said it's a woman's frame of mind or a woman's mentality to speak about the end goal being marriage, and then you're talking about you're not going to speak against it. You were speaking against it the whole time.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
But because I'm not against it, but I'll say, hey, do a prenup. But let's pull the layer back. What is marriage? Marriage is a relationship. So therefore, you stated some things. Well, you've been in relationships and you had failed relationships. Nigga, you had failed relationships. Every human being on this planet had failed relationships. Martin Luther King was cheating out there and had failed relationships. I mean, Shorty kind of stuck with him. That was successful. She knew her job. She knew her place. Benefit the man.
So I would say to that, I don't think anybody's looking for perfection. I don't think that you should come in and anybody should expect that you should have all of the answers. I'm saying that you should have a history or a foundation that says that you do. So you talked about coaches.
It does. No, listen. So you're forgetting something. You were spilling things off of propaganda that you heard in the media. My relationship, I got exactly what I want.
No.
So you're speaking. No. Listen, Craig. Let me give you information. You're speaking to a man that has exactly what he wants in a relationship. Exactly what he wants.
The lie detector.
Well, I'm saying the funny part is that that Cooley probably could get the type of relationship that he want with that sister. He probably could talk to her into a different type of marriage and stuff like that. You know. I'm not sure if she can go back to. She's gonna have a hard time trying to date White again, but I don't know. He probably could set that up with her. But that's him. That's up to him and his business. You know, they already got 2 kids, so they set up anyway. You know. But like people want to do, they want to see a crash out. They want to see a train wreck. If he was to go marry that woman right now, there'll be like 15 videos from O'Shea, LT. I don't even know if Duke and Don pick this up. Like, how much of this? And then they all say the same shit. It's like, damn, bro, y'all the same nigga, bro. It's like you watch one episode, you seen them all. So let's go.
Test determined that was a lie.
Let's just go with the simple answer. No.
So you wouldn't do it again, but so you're saying do you regret doing it now?
I'm gonna ask you.
Survey said you don't find that suspicious.
You're not speaking to a man that doesn't have what he wants in a relationship. So guess what? I'm telling you, you're speaking to a man at the end goal already, at the end product. He has exactly what he wants.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Now, the reason why I'm saying that's a lie, because according to himself, this guy, he said this. He said that you should avoid single mothers.
I've seen him do it.
He advised against single mothers even if you had kids, and then you ended up with a single mother. Something that you said avoid. Men should not do that. If you're high value enough, top tier, which you described yourself as, and then you did it. So how is that everything you wanted? This doesn't make sense, and this is not what he asked.
Well, y'all gotta.
With that being said, now let's
y'all gotta look at it as it's a case by case thing. He probably has everything he wanted with that particular woman. You know. He probably has everything he wanted in that particular situation, so he doesn't feel like he needs to escalate it anymore. They're already having a kid. You know, and he already has a commitment to her. You know. So again, why pay for the cow when the milk is free?
Extrapolate it down. How can you give advice to people? Well, when people call in and they want coaching or anything, they want to get what they want. I got what I want. I can show you what to get what you want. Your wants could even be different than mine, but I can still show you how to get there because it's still a relationship. If you peel back marriage, it's still a relationship. The man gives the ring. The reason why you're looking at it from a female's perspective is because, nigga, we give the ring to the woman. We don't have to do something right to get married. Like, think about it. Think about how stupid the logic is. Men, it's like, flip it. Let's flip it in reverse.
You don't have to do anything right to get married. Oh man, this is the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. So, oh wow, man. You're gonna end up like Joe Budden when she says no and you proposed.
Y'all killing me.
Yikes.
But you just said that I gave you the hypothetical about the girl having the miscarriage and guy saying he doesn't know how to communicate.
I never answered that though, but go ahead. Sure.
That's the problem. You never answered it. You just gave this very vague general, because I know you like to talk in general.
I didn't even get.
Oh!
Man's getting cooked.
Guy saying he doesn't know how to communicate.
I never answered that though, but go ahead. Sure.
That's the problem. You never answered it. You just gave this very vague general, because I know you like to talk in general.
I didn't even give general. I just actually gave an anecdotal experience that I just had with another caller, 25 minutes ago. Okay. That was a deep-rooted conversation, right? But if you want me to, the thing is, Craig, I don't have to prove anything to you, right?
So you said your first line of questioning will be somewhere around whose fault is she not on your page? Is where's the communication?
The point is, you have to ask questions. Yes.
Okay. So
to get to the root of it. Yep.
So part of the problem is, I understand you are speaking in generalities, and you're on a podcast. Completely understand.
Yeah.
The difference is that people that actually know what they're doing, just by me saying what I said, know how to investigate. They know how to ask a person, oh, well, you just had a miscarriage. Are you going through some type of depression from having it? Did you feel like he was there for you when you had it? Do you feel like he was happy? You start going into the deeper psychology questions.
What you talking about, bro? We were talking about communication issues.
You don't believe that
this man is lost. He just said, what are you talking about? We're talking about communication issues. What will factor into said communication issues, genius? He thinks it's just attitude based. Oh, they just don't want to follow my lead as this manosphere red pill dude. It's like, my nigga, what type of idiocy are you cloaked in? This just doesn't make any type of sense, man.
This makes
has anything to do with you start going into the deeper psychology questions.
What you talking about, bro? We were talking about communication issues.
Peace to you, player. Happy holidays. Shout out to the Drip Show in the building, man. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Hope you and your family doing well. Real brother right here in the building, man. It's player talk.
You don't believe that has anything to do with communication? That breaks down communication. If she is withdrawn,
no, I'm speaking specifically to communication. When you posed your question, got it. But what you're doing here is this: maybe you missed the point of what I was doing. You asked the question firstly. You said that
it's just a lot of mental gymnastics and spin moves, bro. I don't even know what these niggas are talking about, bro, at this point.
Hey, they're having communication issues. They this and this and this and the third. I think you said a miscarriage or something in there. I think you did say that. I took what you said and I said, I only refer back to the point of communication.
You said getting told no to a marriage proposal isn't the end of the world. Like I said, dudes view marriage as a way of validating themselves. Yeah. And y'all never know. You probably did propose to her and she said no. He's still gonna have to take care of those 2 kids he got with her. Don't tell me y'all are into creating single parent households again. Can't be running around here to talk. That's hypocritical. Running around here talking about Pookie and Ray Ray and and you're promoting dudes to make you know, shit, that even fit into the stereotype. You know, they got ongoing jokes. The white boys got a bunch of ongoing jokes. Hey, if you want to be a single mother, get with a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Where the original deadbeat dad is a white guy. You know, what's going on, Skyfall? That's the irony of the joke. Shout outs to War Master. You said these dudes are suspect. Why are they playing gotcha? Yeah, it's like no, you said legalities. No, you said no, but you said, but like 2 minutes ago you said, and then like 5 hours ago you made a whole vague statement about what you said, and then it's like, well, what?
Vacation. I didn't.
Shout out to Skyfall in the building. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Player Talk Radio.
I didn't include in this hypothetical, in this scenario, I didn't include any miscarriage or anything in there that they were having in a relationship.
And that's why you got exposed, and that's why Craig just exposed you. He put it up on here in 4K. You didn't factor in these things. You were asked a specific question. You were given variables. This wasn't general. It wasn't just general. Okay, people having communication issues. Go. It was, these are said variables. This is what's going on in this relationship. They're having communication issues. And you didn't factor in any of those things, but people are supposed to take.
Bro, you could just say marriage is about timing, and I don't feel like now's the time to marry her at the moment, even though we do have 2 kids. That's another luxury I get to take advantage of, being a man that initiates marriage. I can choose when I want to do it, and I don't feel like now is the right time, but eventually I will marry her. That's it. She's the mother of my 2 beautiful children. Well, my two beautiful kids now. I'm figuring out, you know, how to really merge our families together before I do anything drastic. And I just, when the timing is right, I feel like that I will put a ring on. What about you? That's it. Niggas going into soliloquies about King Tut and Pi and the Fibonacci code and all kinds of shit. Like, you just bro, yeah, when the time is right. I don't think the timing is right and stuff like that. And I'm still learning how to co-parent and be the best man that I can. I'm not perfect. That's it.
Your lead and pay you money to get finessed again.
I said, let's just say that what you said, they're just having communication issues, right? So stick there. That's what I was speaking about. If we want to include in a miscarriage and stuff like that, that's a little bit different.
So he had a miscarriage, or is that a hypothetical? Because y'all are confusing me.
Factor, sir. That is a factor that you cannot ignore. And if the fact that you just ignored it and think, oh, I'm just going to stick to the communication issues, that's why you're like tunnel vision and you have blind spots in your conclusion and trying to fix this issue. It makes no sense.
Then you know, the breakdown of these type of shows is funny as hell, because it's like, yo, you think you're a relationship expert, but let me critique your relationship and break it down like I'm the relationship expert. Like it's like when Buzz Lightyear was showing Woody around the toy chest, like hypocrites everywhere. Let that man be. When he gonna marry his wife, he gonna marry his wife. Just damn. Like, I guess, bro. I guess this is male content.
And yeah, you're dealing with a woman and she's at a vulnerable time. You know, of course it's gonna be more variables in it, of course, if we include the miscarriage into the situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that answer alone kind of proves that, I don't want to be harsh, that you don't know what you're doing, because the key piece of information that I gave in that scenario.
No, you're still not paying attention, Craig. Craig, you're still not paying attention. You don't active listen. So you pose the question.
Now the insults come. Now you're getting cooked, and now he doesn't active listen while you were displaying a lack of active listening. This is pathetic, man.
Active listen to you. No, that's not an insult. You didn't active listen. Forgot about the whole miscarriage part. No, you weren't active listening because you have low IQ. I said I was only speaking about one part when it came to communication. Do you get what I'm saying? So you just proved yourself here that you have low IQ, and all the critique that you're doing on the red pill community and other creators like myself, you're false, you're wrong, and that's why your YouTube channel sucks and it probably hasn't grown. Peace. Let's get some more good debaters in here.
Emotional damage.
All right, chat.
I think I've seen the crack guy before. You said, I guess that's why so many dudes fall into deep depression after divorce. They really felt the marriage validated. Yeah, it's like somebody taking it away from you, especially if you were telling everybody about it. I know dudes, right? I know dudes that like they don't stop talking about their wife. Like it's like, oh, my wife this, and oh, my wife that, and oh, my wife this, and oh, my wife that. And I'm like, man, it must be a beautiful thing to get married, but boy, if that woman was to leave you, shit. Niggas would be red pilled overnight.
We do it live. This guy came in here to critique but wasn't even active listening. Dork. And the crazy thing is, public service announcement. Exactly how I speak to these dudes on camera.
Monkey boy!
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Now he's gonna do this fake flexing tough guy shit. Oh, the way I speak to these dudes on camera. What way?
I'll speak to them in their
Which
face.
way do you speak to
man.
dudes on camera? You cut them off, you mute them. You can't mute folks in real life. And what, you run away from them? You're just gonna run away from them in real life when they say something that you can't handle?
Manipulation.
I'm very confused, sir. What part of the game is this?
Is exactly how I speak to them in front of their face.
What do you mean? With
LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay?
Are you gonna speak to us with this premium zest that you do online? Like, I'm confused. What the fuck is going on, sir? What way?
If we was here doing a debate, same thing.
You ran twice.
I mean, if it's a formal debate, then of course, formal debate, you be professional, no ad hominem attacks and stuff like that. But this ain't formal, bro. It's entertainment. Like, most of it is entertainment. All right, we got let's get to the chats real quick. Chat's probably wilding.
Yeah, most of it is entertainment. That's why you can fake it. That's why you can get out here and just entertain. It's entertainment. You don't have to actually stand by anything. You don't have to embody the talking points that you expect folks to follow. Just entertainment.
All right. Well, look, this man got like 50 videos on Cooley. God damn. This nigga got about like 8 videos on the man. Damn. Boy, he y'all best friend at this point. God damn, that loading screen had like 3 different Cooley videos. Well, damn. And these niggas will get on here later. I don't really watch them like that. Obviously, you do. And I'm not even gonna lie, man. When you have a lot of people critiquing the red pill, they don't have no standards at all. Like, they don't have no standards at all. So even the shit that they telling you that you're not living up to, they're not even living up to their own non-standard having asses too, you know. So don't be fooled by that too. The people, you know, it's basically like I was telling you a minute ago, where you have like a lot of these dudes that want to be dating coaches, but we'll get on here and shit talk another dating coach. It's like dirty macking dating, dirty macking dating. God damn it, damn, it's a tongue twister, Kuda. Dirty macking dating coaching. That's why I came up with the term, the anti-dating coach, dating coach. Ooh, see, these guys think they know everything. He tried to tell you where the bitches is at, but he a fake dude and he's a fraud. The bitches are over here. This is how you, like, it's like, okay, you want to just say you want to be a dating coach also, but you want to shit on another man to look good and grandstand and be an anti-dating coach, dating coach. That's really what a lot of guys want to be. They want to be the person that they quote unquote been listening to, or you know, getting some game from. You know, some of these people probably do gonna have to pay for a damn consultation and stuff like that. Hey man, you said this on episode 15 at the 14-hour mark, and you said that. It's like, okay, well, you need some clarity on that, nigga. That's why niggas don't care about information. Niggas will try to ask. They low key just trying to gather information, and they low key just trying to use it as a tool to shit on you. Like niggas will, like, why are you asking or inquiring about that? Are you gonna do that anytime soon? It's like, no, I just wanted to be contrarian and shit. You know. So some people are gonna have to pay to be contrarian. So you said, I remember when I got divorced, dudes looked at me as if I fell off or something until they realized how much women were waiting to take her place. Female identified lames. Yeah. I remember where they were going in on my bro, the general. He got divorced 3 times and stuff like that. They were trying to call him like a failure or look at him as if he's failed and stuff like that. And instantly with just the type of conversation, you know, that I know that he got, you know, or what he's talking about. It's like, oh, okay, you're not a failure. You're just a guy that likes certain things in an arrangement, you know, because marriage is an arrangement, you know. Marriage is an arrangement. I believe that certain years are good for marriage, certain years are not good for marriage. I think all marriages have an enemy year or month, or, you know, whatever y'all want to call it. You know, and like, you know, I don't think, you know, everything, not all marriages are the same. And like I said, there, you know, there's a time to get married and there's a time not to get married, you know. And I think we're going through, like I told you guys, man, y'all can get into a little bit of relationships, but don't get into nothing seriously until 2030. You know what I'm saying? Like, now is the time where you should be, like, you know, getting a little bit of skills, getting a little bit of, you know, not skills, but like when I say skills too, when it comes down to like dating and stuff like that, yeah, like test the waters, date a couple of women, see what they talking about. But like, honestly, the terrain ain't really built for marriage now, you know. And then a lot of guys got things they got to work on themselves before they start talking to quality women that actually do want to get married. You got to prepare for it, you know. You got to prepare for marriage, you know. I know it's funny, like back in the day, there was more instant marriages than they are now. Like, everybody's just hooking up and having sex, bro. You know, everybody's hooking up and having sex, man. These girls ain't worried about no fucking marriage, man. And like we were just talking about earlier, that's just a status thing for your friends and stuff like that. Because, you know, you get to a certain age where your friends are, you know, they got kids. My friend just got like his second kid. I'm like, dang. You know, he already got a daughter that he raised, and now he got, I think, a little boy, you know, that just got birthed in Panama or some shit like that. Like, when the hell does this nigga go to Panama? But, you know, cute kid, you know. I was like, dang, man, I'm gonna be that old father nigga if that's the case. But yeah, you start seeing people around you getting married and degreed up, or, you know, having a goddamn, you know, cat or dog as a kid or whatever and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sometimes it'll make you look at your situation like, damn, you know, damn, everybody got kids, everybody, you know, doing something. You get like I don't know, some guys, you know, I will say this, you get like a weird FOMO. You know, it's like a weird FOMO that can come over a lot of guys. You know, whether shit is going right or not, you know. And some people, just how they deal with it, it's a crisis. Dang, am I really missing out not having kids? Well, nigga, who you gonna have the kid with? And are you sure you're gonna get the same, you know, are you sure you're gonna get the same deal that they get, you know? And then a lot of times too, like we were just talking about, you know, that shit is for the you know, that shit looks good on the internet. Of course it probably looks good on the internet. The internet is made to have shit look good. And a lot of us don't realize that when you're looking at somebody else's food get cold, and when you're looking at somebody else's plate while your food is getting cold, somebody else looking at you the same way. So a lot of these dudes that's like married and snatched up, they probably like, damn, dog. Bro, single, dating all the baddies. Damn, I'm like stuck here with this shorty and this kid right quick. Never know. You said what really hurt the lames was when I showed them mugshots of my ex being arrested for domestic criminal trespassing after the, yeah, man. The fucking UFO kamikaze went through a whole Tyler Perry movie with some of these ladies, man. Shorty trying to fight for her marriage back. He's like, nah, man. What's that girl? Was it Eva Longoria? Who's that girl that recently was with Safari or somebody, and this bitch had the ladder and was like jumping fences and shit with leggings on and shit? I'm like, man, look, y'all gotta relax, bro. Y'all gotta relax with that shit, man. That damn shorty done jumped the whole fence with leggings on, like she did it before and shit. You know. Then not even that shit, then they put that shit on camera and shit like that. So you mean to tell me that's how easy niggas can get to your compound and get in your backyard? I mean, I get it. I mean, you're not a real nigga if you don't know how to break into your own damn house if you need to. Lock yourself out or something like that. But hey, man. If your girl can get to you that easy, hey, look. God forbid one day she don't do that and you get her shit splacked. You know what I'm saying? In your house and shit like that.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
But listen, y'all, I want to come back. I just dropped another 2 hours. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all support the show by hitting the Cash App on air, off air, anywhere because you care. Or you can hit the super thanks, man. You know, I want to really put this show back on steroids, so definitely I can use the help. I appreciate you guys for hitting the like button. Should play a partner, Cooley. Peace. I got you, War Master. I don't know how this week gonna pan out, but I got you, bro. Till the next one.
giving everybody so much and me so little. I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off there.
No, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
So it gets getting in the car.
One cup, look. They even broke.
But you got to have vision.
Shout outs to UFO Kamikaze. Hold on. Shout outs to UFO Kamikaze dropping a huge $50 on the super chat. Thank you so much for supporting Player Talk Radio. Thanks, bro. Shout outs to everybody supporting the show on air, off air, because they care. You support the show anywhere. It's Player Talk Radio. Hide the money, y'all. Let's go.
More. Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens, where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Malik! The fuck is you doing in my deep freezer?
Mom, it's hot.
Get the fuck out of my deep freezer right now. Why don't you get your ass in my deep freezer?
It's hot, Mom.
Where the fuck is my meat at?
Mom.
You took all my fucking meat out of my freezer, Malik.
It was hot.
Put my shit back in my freezer right now. Yeah. Put it back! Now!
But Mom, you told me I could turn on the AC.
I don't give a fuck. That don't mean get in my deep freezer, Malik.
But
Malik, put.
I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.